I've been doing a couple things lately that is enjoyable for myself. It's like a relief in regard to women or talking to girls. I noticed back in whenever I had a girlfriend, I found myself really wrapped up in needing her, or I found myself needy with her. Like I needed her to respond. I wanted her to reach out to me more, or I just because I would put so much intentional effort into talking with her, driving to her house, calling her, scheduling like time to meet and be with her. And then I felt like she didn't do it as much as me, or didn't put in effort, which is fine, but it made me feel like upset or frustrated. I hope you can hear me. And I relied on her to be the solution to that, and repeated just like over and over she wasn't the solution. Like I would tell her what I want or what I need and it wouldn't happen, and that just didn't work for me. And I found myself really needy, and obviously that sucks and isn't good. And now, not being with her anymore, I started talking to another girl and we're not dating or anything, but we're talking, and I found myself feeling the same kind of thing. Like she doesn't open my snaps and snap me back as quickly as I am her. And it's not like I'm keeping track. I'm wanting to connect with her more, and she's not as invested, or I guess, I don't know, eager to connect with me or whatever it is. And so like I found myself starting to get frustrated. I'm like, we're not dating. I can't have a conversation with this woman about what I want or what I need. Like, she's not mine. She's not mine to do what I want with. And so it may seem obvious to people, but for me it's not. So I purposely stopped. If I got her snap, I didn't open it immediately. Like I would, if she took an hour to respond, I would take an hour to respond. And not to like stick it to her or be mean in any way, but to protect my own feelings or my own heart, I guess. And it took away the neediness from me. Like I don't feel like I need anything from her. She doesn't have to act differently or be different in any way. And I just feel a lot better about it. So, I mean, even with her, with other girls that I would reach out and talk to, like I purposely meet. If they take an hour to respond, I will at least take that long to respond. I'm not trying to play a game with them. I'm actually doing it to protect my own feelings, because otherwise I get like they don't care like I do, they don't blah blah blah, and then I get frustrated, and that doesn't work. Especially in the beginning of a relationship, when there's nothing established, you can't have conflict conversations. So I really like that. I've been doing that. It's really cool. From the most basic, like if I reach out to a girl on Instagram, and from the most basic beginning relationships to even the established relationships, like me and my friends. Like if I reach out to them and they take, like I have so much to give without needing anything in return, without feeling like, I may be able to invite somebody to go, one of my friends, to go somewhere like 5 times in a row, and they will say no every time, and I'll be completely fine. But eventually, maybe that 6th time, I'll invite them, and I'm like, okay, this isn't cool, I don't like this. And I'll start to actually feel an irritation in me. And that's like, when I feel that, that's when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop. Like, I'm gonna stop and purposely distance myself to protect myself, not to hurt them or dish it back. I really like this the concept though in regard to women. The idea of being less invested in a woman than she is in you is actually, I think, really like, I think it's really attractive to women, and I think it's how it's supposed to be. Also, I enjoy putting lately, like, I guess my identity or my main focus, my main priority is not like not letting a girl become that. Because when I was dating, when I had a girlfriend, I let her become like the main priority of my life over other things, and that just, it didn't work. Versus letting, I don't know, my career be my priority and my relationship coming second. And not to neglect her in any way, but it just, it makes me less needy. It's like not letting my, it doesn't, it's like not letting my identity be in the woman. I don't know that my identity should be in a woman, in a career or anything, but I think for the most part, being less invested in a woman than she is in you is the way to go. And that's what I'm testing out lately. And I really enjoy it so far.